So someone said, hey Stefan, I'm hoping that you can help me with making decisions around business and investing. For many years, I find myself overanalyzing opportunities and never making a decision about what to focus on. I experience fear of missing out on situations and worry that I'll make the wrong decision. Even now, I have several businesses that I can start or focus on, but I just can't get myself to decide which and always change my mind. Thanks for all your help. Now, this is a perfect opportunity to reframe, okay? Because what you said here is you overanalyze opportunities and you never make a decision, okay? You experience fear of missing out and you're worried that you'll make the wrong decision. Now, who can tell me what this person's fear is? It's a fear of failure, right? Worrying about making the wrong decision. Well, what happens if you make the wrong decision? If you make the wrong decision, maybe you're gonna lose time or money and you're gonna fail. Right? Or you're overanalyzing things because you want everything to go right and perfect, and you don't want to experience any failure. So what you're basically telling me in this is that you have a fear of failure. Now, based on what I just shared with you, how can you reframe that fear of failure? Because the meaning that you have is that failure is bad. Right? Failure is bad. You don't want to have failure in your life. But every successful person, listen to me now, every successful person that you can imagine on this planet or throughout history will tell you that they've all gone through failure and that those failures were blessings for them and part of the process that allowed them to succeed. So here you are trying to avoid the very thing that you must endure and go through in order to be successful. You're avoiding it. You're avoiding the failure. Now, do you think that successful people don't fail? Of course they do. They fail just as much, if not more, than the people that don't succeed in life. The difference is they don't view it as failure. They don't view it as failure. They've reframed failure altogether. Failure is good for them. It's feedback. It's lessons in failure. Forces them to grow. Teaches them a lot of valuable things. And when you view it as a good thing, you now embrace it. It's like the story that I shared about rejection. Some people fear rejection. They avoid it. I embrace it, because that's going to help me grow. And I know that that's the path to getting what I want. Because on the other side of your fear is the person that you want to be. It's the life that you want to have. So when you reframe fear in that way, like what I'd recommend you do if you're afraid of fear of failure or any fear, take out a journal, write out that fear, and come up with 10 reasons why that's good, why failure is good in your life, why you should fail, how it can help you, how it can serve you. Then go out and read other stories of successful people, read their biographies, and read about how their failures, how the failures they went through and how their failures were blessings. Read the story of Michael Jordan, how he failed and got cut from his high school basketball team and how that was the best thing that ever happened to him. Michael Jordan's got that great quote, it's because I fail that I succeed. He's got a great quote where he said, I missed the game-winning shot so many times. I missed so many shots in my life, and that's why I'm successful, is because I failed over and over and over again in my life, right? So when you understand that, you just have a bad relationship with failure. When you learn to love failure, it's a great thing. Now, when it comes to failure, here's the thing. Here's the key. You want to make sure that your failures are manageable, okay? You don't want your failures to be the ones that destroy you, okay? Those are the failures that are a lot harder to recover from. So as long as they're manageable failures, okay, we all have different level of tolerance, but for me, like I fail all the time, even to this day, and that's a good thing. That means that I'm trying, because I think the biggest failure is not even trying or doing anything. That's the real failure in life. Like right now, bro, you're failing. You're failing because you're not even doing anything. You're not even in the game. That's the ultimate failure. At least by trying and doing something, yeah, there's a risk of failure, but there's also a huge chance of success and opportunity. And you got to focus more on that. So the failure is a great thing. It's just how you perceive it, your perception of it. So change your focus, change the meaning that you create from it, make a list of all the good from it, and just make sure that the failures are manageable. Manageable in the sense where, maybe you lose a couple $1,000 or you lose 6 months of your time. That's recoverable, okay? You can recover from that, okay? The ones that you want to avoid, the big ones, are the ones that you lose everything. You lose your life savings, your $50,000 in debt, those are the ones that are very hard to recover from. Okay, those are the failures you really want to avoid. But the failures of starting a business and it failing, those aren't big failures. You can recover from that. You can get back on track, back on your feet within a few months, right? You just got to work harder in your job or make some of that money back or whatever it is. Those are very manageable failures.